Hey guys, welcome back, and for those of you that don't know, I am the one and only infamous Kentucky Yankee. I'm headed to Georgia right now, but not for Vidalia onions or peaches. It's about a 4.5-hour drive from where I live in Kentucky to where I'm going to White, Georgia, and there is no main highways directly from my house down to Georgia, so it's kind of like back roads. I mean, this is a pretty good straight road, but it's not an interstate. That's all I have for now. I got like 3 hours left before I get to Georgia. I'm sure after I pick up the bike, I'll have plenty to talk about. I'm really excited about it. All right, guys, we're headed back north. I stopped at the Tennessee Welcome Center, and I feel welcome in Tennessee. It's like home to me, like Tennessee, Kentucky, this area. This is my home. Let me get out, show you what we got. So this is just a sneak preview, and I do apologize for not being a ball of fire, but I'm a little jet lagged. So check it out. It is a 500. These are a few parts right here. Got exhaust parts down there. There's some more exhaust parts. In the front of the vehicle, you will notice there are two cylinder heads on the floorboards. Let's look in the back of the truck now. And there it is, whammo. There's the rest of the bike, or most of the rest of it. So it's awesome. I will go into more detail when we get back, and it'll be tomorrow morning, because when I get home, I'm gonna hit the sack. Good morning. And it couldn't get much better than this. What you're looking at is a Suzuki T500 two-stroke street bike. And this is what I purchased from Georgia, and it is absolutely awesome. I have something to say real quick before we delve into this motorbike any further. Guys, leave your comments. I like looking at comments. I like answering questions, all that kind of stuff. So if you have something on your mind about all these projects that we do, leave a comment below. Give me an opportunity to respond back to you. If you want to call me a jerk or an idiot, that's always fun too. Whatever you want to do, but leave a comment. It's so much more fun to interact with you folks on YouTube. And take a second out to hit the like button. That helps my channel to grow. Let's first take a sneak peek inside of the petrol tank, because I just always enjoy doing that. Look how clean this is. This is very clean. Not the cleanest we've ever had, but it is not bad at all. Let me take that fuel tank off real quick. There's been a mortal sin committed to it, and I'll show you that. Get the seat off of here, side cover, so we can look closer at the bike too. First, the mortal sin. Look at here. Some yee redneck or something has welded a fitting onto that fuel tank right there at the end of those threads, instead of just purchasing the right petcock. The cylinders, I purchased it just like this. The heads were off of it. Let me get you an up close look. Look at that. That's a nice clear picture, I hope, for you. Has a little bit of surface rust on the cylinders. They're both that way. Let me show you. We'll kick her over and you guys can have a little watch. See there? She's smooth. Bearings feel smooth. Just a little bit of surface rust in the cylinders. She's showing 19,245 miles. Gauges look pretty good. They look like they can be cleaned up. The old bike's a little rough all over, but here is something I actually like. If you'll come around here, there are inner tubes protecting the fork springs. There's springs inside of there, and I do like this. Why not? It preserves it. It might not look the best, but hey, maybe our springs are not rusty under there, so I'm good with that. Tail light intact and looking good. No turn signals. I'm not sure. I would assume this bike, 1971, should have turn signals. Little closer look at the wheels and tires. They're not that bad, but they are pitted and rusted. Look at the shocks are rusty. Pretty typical for an old motorcycle you buy. Tires are junk, you know. But it is what it is. Not bad, not terrible. Just trying to give you guys a closer look and let you determine what you think about it. A little rusty everywhere. Coils are missing and they did not come with it. And a view of the front wheel. See there, pretty bad, this front wheel. Crustified. And you know, chrome is typically rusted up and kind of junky on these old bikes, unless you can find one that has been well cared for, and if you do, that will cost you. Over here, oil injection pump, which is cool for the two-stroker. Carbs are all there, which is nice. I believe those will clean up. I haven't seen the inside yet, but hopefully those will clean up good. Hopefully. Depends on whether or not ethanol gas was in it. If there's no ethanol gas, they'll clean up. If there's ethanol, then they could be all eat up, white, crusty crap inside. I don't know, we'll just have to see. Parts pile that came with it. There's the cylinder heads. They look okay at first glance. Air cleaner box and boots and everything, that's cool. Two sets of exhaust, one aftermarket, one not. And bolts for the head. A couple, there's like 6 of them missing on the bolts of the head, I think. Seat is original, I think, but little mouses have been in it on the underside. Tore up here in the front a little bit. Little black tape should fix that like new. There's the oil tank on the floor for it. And that ugly, gaudy chrome. Hey, I'm a 500. I'm a T500. Whatever you call that plaque on top of the side cover. Closer look at the ugly plaque. It does come off with those 2 screws. I think this is the only year they use these. Plaques is 72. But when they get off, you see it's a normal, decent looking side cover. I don't know if I would leave those on or not. If I ever fixed it up and painted it, maybe I would. I probably wouldn't. They're pretty ugly. Plans for this motorbike: I would take the engine out of it, I would hone the cylinders, put new rings in it, put new seals in it, run it. Later down the road, if I really liked it and thought it needed it, we could bore it out, put new pistons and rings in it. But that wouldn't be hard to do with everything else being done to it. For now, this project is going in the corner. I'm going to throw a tarp over it so I can try and forget about it. And then when I get back to it, it'll be like a brand new project to me. That's what my thoughts are about doing with it. My son says there's no way I could do that. He says I'm going to start right up fixing it. But I have this right here. As you guys know, the CB 350 that I really want to and need to get started on. And the delay, of course, was this 125 Yamaha that got into a whole lot more work than I was thinking it was going to need. That's it for this one, guys. I just wanted to keep everybody in the loop on the new projects I get here at the Kentucky Yankee workshop. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, guys, and share this video. We'll see you next time.